just like one of those more philosophical moments which comes upon me when I kind of like look back through all the old messages, the ones which I haven't answered, and I see people talking about the ways in which they've changed and the benefits that I myself have given them, and the fact that there's more people out there who can confess to themselves that it's okay to like be interested in all this like strange stuff, but without necessarily becoming one of those like really weird people, which I think is a very positive thing. So I am actually having some impact, which is good. And it's difficult really, because I ran this channel for many reasons, and I ran it to deal with my problems and my issues, as well as to deal with the issues in the movement itself. And I think it's been very, you know, therapeutic for me to talk about the things in which I've had problems with, and to help people to see what was like the craziest thing in the world was basically just like all the stuff in the movement. I had this like idea I was going to do a video using the green screen, and initially I was going to like video myself, you know, wearing all like the, you know, the skulls and the rest of it and the pentagrams, and looking like a total fucktard, you know, crystals around my neck, and going on about all like the, you know, the importance of what this one particular crystal was about, and the fact that, oh yeah, you can tell by looking at it that it's a clockwise trans-dimensional crystal that's working on the 3rd level of the aura and that sort of stuff. And then for me to like break through the image, because I'd be like standing behind the green screen and breaking through the green screen and saying, shut up, you're making yourself look like an idiot. And I think that would actually be quite entertaining, because there's nothing people on the internet like more than extreme emotion being expressed. You know, something to take them out of their drab existence of just like getting the washing done, getting the washing up done, preparing food, going to work, going out to various social events that don't really appeal, and meeting people who are slightly substandard because you haven't sorted your life out yet and worked out what particular group of people is right for you to hang out with. And so on and so forth. Yeah, and I said that rather pointedly, because like, if you're even vaguely associated with anything even like strange, weird, supernatural and paranormal, there will be people in your social circle who kind of like attracting you into it, and trying to make you think that it's like the most important thing in the world, that you dress like them, you talk like them, you think like them, and they're wrong, because it's not the most important thing in the world. Like, the most important thing in the world is you look after yourself, you survive, you work hard, you all this basic stuff. Some people have like said to me in private messages, you know, so what was it that Alister Crowley was trying to say? He was saying, get a job, get fit, eat healthy food, alright, and develop a religiosity which is okay for you. What he wasn't saying is that I can control the universe through sacrificing a chicken. But unfortunately there's people out there who think that, you know, it's just so ingrained within the mentality of these people who are out there. The most important thing about the writings of Alister Crowley was that he was talking about paranormal power which can control and unbalance the universe. No, the most important thing was he was telling you to get a job, work hard, save your money, look after yourself, get fit, eat healthy food, and don't take on board quite so much bullshit. He even wrote this little booklet called The Book of Lies, in which there was one little section in which he was just like taking the piss out of everyone who adored him as some kind of saint or savior. If my memory serves me correctly, which I think it does. Yeah, I mean, it's all quite normal stuff, really. Quite normal, basic, ordinary, everyday, mundane, get on and get by in life. I mean, all of this stuff with like Ouija boards and idiomotor effects and trying to understand it, yeah, that's really rather exciting. Very exciting. But is that the most important thing? I mean, what is the most important thing here? I mean, from my point of view, yeah, I think the science should start objectively looking at the idiomotor effect. I think that science should start exploring it. I think science should start taking a more detailed look at, you know, the whole dream phenomena, and what these telepathic experiences are. But when, like, the US military was doing their research into psychic power, you know, there was some stuff which happened. and there was a certain degree of accuracy there. Alright, so they proved it. But what they didn't do is to generate the specific quality of information which is useful in making an intelligence-based decision. Alright, that's all. That's where it stopped. So they didn't stop the funding because something wasn't happening. Okay, stuff was happening. It was real. Okay, but they have certain qualities of information that they need. Just like an accountant has like different varieties of quality of information that they need to have given to them, or you know, like a scientist researching anything has a certain quality of information that they require. So too do the people in the US military. And they are unfortunate because they can't move outside of that purely for the purposes of research and finding stuff out. Okay? But if these experiences have happened, which they have, my life testifies to them, I testify to them, I tell you about them, then this is something which happens. It's like an expression of life itself. It's part of what it means to be alive. It's part of what it means to be human. And yeah, there is this kind of like thing going on, like because all the world's religions are touching on it to a certain extent. All the like the Buddhist meditation and Hinduism and all that stuff. You know, Christian prayer even. You know. The idea is present in Jewish prayer, okay, which is what basically all the main world's religions, you know, came from to the most part. And even that was influenced by ideas from all over the region, which would have been like multicultural. It's all, you know, pointing to a certain number of ideas, but like every time a fucking religious broadcast comes on, alright, they take the arguments and they skew it, right, for a particular purpose, alright, a particular politics, a particular whatever, without looking at it objectively, because they are subjective people, they're not objective people. The skeptical community, they are subjective people, they are not objective people, okay, they're the ones who sit there and tell you stuff rather than perpetually asking more and more questions to try and expand deeper and deeper and deeper. Right? They like telling you. They don't like sitting down and thinking. And admitting that maybe, just maybe, there could be something wrong in the way in which they're looking at things. You see what I'm saying here, you know. It's just political groups fighting each other, just fighting, without sitting down and thinking calmly, peacefully, rationally, with a cup of tea. But the stuff is out there. And I enjoy it.